What's up, guys? It's DTMP Randomness. I just got off work. This is a My Thoughts video. I'm going to try to do these a little bit more often. If I have something to talk about, you never know. Like yesterday, I had a shit ton to talk about. I had to do 4 separate videos for my Thoughts video, which you guys should go check that out. I talked about the Florida shooting, gun control, CM Punk, KSI versus Logan, and Daniel Bryan. So all them subjects are up on my YouTube channel, so definitely go check them out. It's about 20 something minutes worth of me rambling on about shit. That's what this one's gonna probably be, but not 20 minutes, I don't think. But yeah, guys, Monday Night Raw is what we're gonna talk about on this one. If you don't like wrestling, feel free to shut it down, and if you don't mind, give me a like down there. That'd be awesome. Monday Night Raw, guys. I want to talk about 3 things on it. Asuka fighting Alexa Bliss and beating her all the time makes your champion look like a pansy. And when your champion looks like a pansy and it's going to go against Nia Jax at WrestleMania, yeah, probably should have come up with a better plan. Like having Alexa get beat by Asuka, which is a really small girl, and now putting her in a match where she has to fight Nia Jax at WrestleMania, not the best plan in the world. Like, you're going to have to build Alexa up a little bit over the next 3 weeks and make it look like she even has a chance to beat Nia Jax, because right now, it's not looking good for her. And I hope that Nia Jax wins, even though Alexa Bliss is probably my favorite WWE woman wrestler in the company right now. My favorite 2 are freaking Alexa Bliss and Charlotte, not because they're the champions. I just like them both. If they weren't the champions, they'd still be my favorite 2. But I want Nia Jax to win, and I want Asuka to win, because it's time for some new champions. It's time for some new people. Some people that have never held the belt. So there's a chance at WrestleMania we could see 2 new champions that have never held the belt in the WWE. That's pretty awesome if that happens. Nia Jax can win the women's championship, and Asuka can win the championship. Sucks that they're going to beat 2 of my favorite wrestlers, but that's freaking alright, guys. Sometimes you gotta have things change. Sometimes you gotta feel the raft of Nia and Asuka, because hopefully they both win their matches at WrestleMania, but we'll have to see how that goes. Now, on to my next. Like I said, I only have 3 things to talk about as far as Raw was concerned. My next thing is Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Now, it's just boring. I mean, maybe it's just me, guys, and maybe I've watched wrestling so long that it's just the repeat of the same crap, and nobody wants Roman to win the belt, but we almost have to have Roman win the belt now, since he's the guy going against Brock at WrestleMania, which will be freaking awesome, because we'll actually see the Universal title on Raw, which hasn't happened. Sorry, I got an itch, guys. Which hasn't happened pretty much for the whole year. Like, Brock Lesnar has held the belt for a whole year, since last year's WrestleMania. That's how long he held the belt, which is sad. The belt has no meaning whatsoever yet. I mean, it's pretty much a new belt. There's been, like, what, 4 champions? Yeah, it was Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Bill Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. And that's over a 2-year period, and that's the only people that's held the belt. And Finn Balor only held it for 1 day. So technically there's no history really behind the Universal belt, other than Brock's hogged it for a whole year. I mean, that's pretty much the only history there is behind the belt. It really has no meaning. It really No meaning whatsoever for the title. No meaning for the belt whatsoever. Just a waste of a title. A waste of a title. Like, you almost have to say that The Miz, even if you like him or don't like him, and I like The Miz, he's freaking awesome. But, you almost got to say Miz has been the #1 champion on Raw pretty much for the whole year. He's had that Intercontinental title off and on for the last year. So you almost got to say he's the #1 champion on Raw for the last year. And I know most of you guys are going to disagree. You're going to be like, oh, Brock was the champ. He's the champ. I don't give a crap. He hasn't been around. He's a part-timer. He needs to leave. If he ain't going to wrestle, he ain't going to be on the show all the time. It's time for him to go somewhere else. He's basically going to take somebody's spot at WrestleMania that could have had that spot. And that's just my opinion. Brock Lesnar sucks. Now, one more thing I want to cover, and that is Ronda Rousey. Guys, I know most of you guys are super excited, amazed by WWE signing Ronda Rousey. She sucks, guys. Sucks is maybe an understatement for what she does. She's not any good, guys. She's horrible. It's just, there's no entertaining purpose for her because she's not entertaining at all. Like, when you have to have Dana Brooke come out and do all the talking because Ronda Rousey can't talk on the mic at all, that's just dumb. Like, if this girl can't talk on the mic, why the hell do you hire her? Because I just see her gone in a year. In a year's time, I don't see Ronda Rousey being a part of the WWE anymore. 1 year from now, she won't be there. And if she is, I'll be amazed. But I just don't see the fans sticking behind her very long because she's boring. And the smiling crap is just dumb. Have her come out with her pissed off face. It makes more sense. She's a UFC fighter. And a fighter is never smiling. A fighter is pissed off. A fighter's mad. Even if you're going to play her as a face, still have her come off as a badass by not smiling. The smiling thing is just annoying. And that's just, that's all I got to really say about Ronda Rousey. I think the match at WrestleMania is going to be one of the biggest flops in WrestleMania history. It's not going to be good. And if it is good, I'll be shocked. But if Brock Lesnar's leaving at WrestleMania, Paul Heyman needs to become Ronda Rousey's mouthpiece after WrestleMania. Because she needs something. Because, or even freaking you could do Paige as Ronda Rousey's mouthpiece after WrestleMania. Somebody needs to be her mouthpiece after WrestleMania because in order to get her over, somebody has to talk for her because if she opens her mouth, she's going to ruin anything that she has going for her at all. And that's just sad that that's a possibility that she could be gone in a year and all this time and effort's being put into her and she absolutely sucks. The final deletion, guys, on Raw was not what I expected. I expected it to be a little bit more entertaining. I expected Jeff Hardy to somehow get involved in this match. He really didn't. He just kind of showed his face. But I guess that's going to bring Brother Nero into the company as instead of Jeff Hardy. So, I mean, I guess that could be entertaining. One more thing before I leave the whole Raw deal and I let you guys go. What the hell is the WWE's freaking deal? You have 3 of the best wrestlers in the company. You have The Miz, whether you like him or not, he's one of the best workers in the company. Finn Balor, which is the most over character in the company right now. And Seth Rollins, which is one of the best, if not the best, wrestler in the business. Besides maybe AJ Styles. You have these 3 guys in a match leading into WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. And their story going into Raw this week sucked. And hopefully they come up with a better storyline, a better plan for this. How can you have the three of your best wrestlers in the company, three of your best guys, we're talking your best wrestlers, and have a crappy-ass storyline for them going into WrestleMania? I mean, I know they're going after the Intercontinental title, but come on, build a story, do something, make it entertaining. It's not been entertaining, guys. It's not been entertaining at all. It's just been, why the hell are you screwing these three guys over with what could be a phenomenal match, could be one of the best matches at WrestleMania, possibly going to steal the show at WrestleMania, because right now I'm not seeing very much potentially good matches for WrestleMania. Asuka Charlotte should be awesome. So basically that leaves this match, Asuka and Charlotte's match, going into WrestleMania being possibly the show stealers. And this match's build-up, it sucks. It sucks. You have three awesome wrestlers and not really the build-up that this match should have. Because in my opinion, The Miz has been carrying Raw for the last year. And whether you like the guy or you don't like the guy, he's the number one man on Raw for the last year. Brock Lesnar hasn't been there. So then you go to the next championship, which is the Intercontinental title, which The Miz has held almost all year since last year's WrestleMania. And freaking, he's carried Raw for the last year, because your number one man is the guy that carries the show. And if you go by that standard, The Miz has been carrying the show, not Brock Lesnar. So, to have your number one guy and two of your best wrestlers in the company in a story that sucks makes no sense. No sense to me at all, guys. But let me give you my ratings for this Monday Night Raw. I go through a 1 out of 10 system, 10 being freaking the show kicked ass, 1 being the show sucked ass. So, I give this show a 6.5. It just did not have the build-up for WrestleMania. It's right around the corner, guys. Right around the corner. And nothing. The build-up just absolutely was horrible and sucked. Sucked, guys. Sucked. But anyways, guys, give me your opinion on this week's Monday Night Raw and tell me what you guys thought. Because maybe you guys seen something I didn't, because I thought it sucked. And that's just my opinion, guys. You guys all have a kick-ass, wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you see this. And I will talk to you guys again pretty soon. If you want to follow me on Facebook, the link is below. Click on my photos, and you can freaking buy some jewelry from me if you want to support my channel. That's awesome. If you don't, that's awesome. On my Facebook page over on the side over there, you'll be able to join my Instagram account and my Twitter account. Just go to my Facebook page over on the side. You'll see both of them. You can click on that, and you can join it from right there. So, you guys have an awesome, awesome, awesome day.